exciting and new. Come aboard, we're expecting you. And love, it floats back to you. The Love Boat, soon we'll be making another run.
Reading the text, and he's looking forward to seeing Elmer.
Taffy, caveman.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Alan.
Hey, Kevin.
How you doing?
All right, I got my cool dude glasses on tonight because I got all my lights on. Normally I'm in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
really.
noticed that, Alan. They must have given you some electricity this weekend.
Yeah.
Ollie's coming on.
Right, we've got 6 on. We need 2 guests.
Your two get now. We need to show Taffy on your screen. You should be able to press, or your laptop press on it, and you should get add to group.
I'm just getting organised.
Right.
How did Man United do this week?
We beat Everton 3-1.
Oh, well done, well done.
Good.
I'm a much happier man this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about time.
I noticed Bristol City beat Cardiff this week.
Yes, thank you for
Let's
letting
look
us
at
win.
Cardiff. Yeah,
Alan.
Dave was happy.
But that's because we were in lockdown and we only sent half a dozen over.
I know, but the 6 of them were pretty good, but not good enough. Fortunately.
I must say, Steve, if you could readjust your camera so we can see from further back, like me or something. Hey, there you go.
Me? I'm
Yeah,
holding my hand, John.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have
All
to
right.
hold mine in my hand. It's my phone.
Well, I know. That's why I put my phone down. So if you see what I mean. Okay, here we go.
I haven't got a.
Okay.
Hey.
Now. Igor.
I'll put some more Igor.
That's good, Steve.
There, right. Yeah. Igor.
Who's all these old fellas?
Who's that old phone?
Old men.
It's an Igor. Dave here. Dave Ripoff.
Oh,
You know.
all right, yeah. All right, good seeing you. All right, lovely.
Kevin, it's an Igor. Within the group, you can see in the red, which is representing Manchester United from Seattle.
Colonel.
It's Colonel.
Nice.
All right, hey, Colonel, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you.
I'm good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yeah.
You've got Steve Walker in the blue T-shirt, waving with the.
Steve,
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah, we met in Southampton a few years ago. You
That's
remember?
what we saw.
I remember that.
Ollie's there. Ollie. There. And then you've got the cave. Well, you know the caveman.
Yeah.
And you've got Taffy, Alan Rogers, Taffy, all the way from the other side of the valley.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. All right.
He's
Go on, Alan, go.
disguised one more week as Roy Orbison.
Yeah. Go on, Alan. Give him a go. Give him a go,
I'll
mate.
give him a try now then.
Yeah.
We've got another guest coming on now.
Jeannie.
Right, come on, see what you can do there, Alan. Restarting. Good. Okay,
You guys are about to kick off against Aston Villa.
complimented you on your haircut.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
great. Fine, well
Thank
done.
you. For all the
No
more-
reasons.
No more Jesus Christ, huh?
No, actually, we'll get it in.
Hey, Kevin. You're just about to kick off against Villa.
I know.
So
Yeah.
Igor, welcome to the crew.
Could you tell me his real name, please? Could you tell me what his name is?
It
So
was
he-
always one of my greatest pleasure for me was to be invited down to the crew bar. It was always a wonderful thing to do.
Right, well, and here we are. We're still doing it all these years later.
40 years, I think.
Yeah, definitely. We're getting messages coming in with John Trembling. It was another public room and bar. he's mentioned he's communicating with Seamus. Do you remember Seamus?
Oh yeah, actually, Seamus. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, what's he up to?
Well, I think I nearly went down the old Seamus route there. I think he's very well behaved over in Ireland now, and I think he's retired with potato picking for his daughter on the back of her tractor. Is that right, boys? Have you seen that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. She's here.
Yeah.
Here he is.
There you go.
Hey.
There you go.
Here we go.
Jeannie's there.
So someone say hi to him. Dave.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Jimmy.
Yeah.
In Wales. It's a little bit slower going to Wales.
Yeah.
It's like he's gone up the apples and pears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, nice looking boat race.
Wow. Look at this hair.
He's looking good.
Yeah.
Can I go ahead and introduce everybody?
Yes, Taffy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ask Elmer to move over slightly just so we can get a visual.
Kutcher, as we say.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Okay, come close together.
They're good.
It was like 50 years ago.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey,
Hey.
you know
Pretty cool.
what we say?
Very good, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Right. You get, we say in Wales, kutcher. Now, all around Wales you can get a hug, but you can only get a kutch in Wales. So you are kutching up. Jeannie and Elmer is kutching up. On your screen, we've got, who's that young gentleman from Florida? Dougie?
Mark.
Mark, electrician.
Give a wave, Mark. Give a wave.
Better known as Eagle.
He's from St. Louis. St. Louis.
Kevin, nicknamed Caveman, who's living, I think, in California also.
Yeah, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Wave,
Remember Mr. Walker, Stevie Walker, in the old Pacific Lounge,
Yeah.
Pacific Lounge.
A little bit big room.
Yeah, we were in the Pacific Lounge, weren't we?
Yeah.
International Lounge.
International Lounge. There we are. Ollie, remember little Ollie?
All right. How are you?
You got the Colonel's young Kling on the bottom there in the red shirt.
Nice to see you, Elmer.
Who's living
It's
in
been a long
here.
time. Yeah.
And very salubrious Mr. David. David from Channel 4 News.
Yeah.
Channel 4 News, but Elmer, we went marlin fishing with you and Noel and Brendan and Fraser, and then we had the fish out on deck the following day.
That was, I remember that. All the passengers were overlooking, watching us. They said, how do you guys get that? I said, well, you have to be in the know.
Yeah, absolutely. The UJ bar at lunch times was memorable, you know, and you'd just be up there with hardly any instruments, but it would just be entertaining, fantastic. It was really good.
It was magic.
Yeah. So how come over 40 years that you haven't aged a bit? Elmer?
Look at his hair.
You got some growth, but you wouldn't notice there's a difference.
He's 92. He's 92 coming up in December.
Whoa!
Wow.
No. Whoa. Time out.
He's in his 80s.
Time out.
No.
Taffy said you were 86.
And you do.
Elmer, do you remember Fred, the drummer?
Oh, yes,
Fred Shawcross?
sure do.
He was a drummer, yeah. Well, we're going to contact him later on tonight. He's
Yeah.
86.
Oh, good, that's wonderful. You
Yeah.
know, let me tell you one thing. When we were playing and we were up there, I had such a great time with you blokes out there. I remember a couple of occasions in the Princess Lounge where they would come up to me, the bartenders, and say, Elmer, tell them, say, Arthur Rank in the audience. Anyway, and I did that on microphone when the place was loaded. And everybody in the bar, all you guys who were there, fell on the floor. They were having such one hell of a time that I did that. And they always used to ask me when I went in there, you put your hand up, I meant you better say where Arthur is. You know, so
Wow.
you guys are wonderful to me. Thank you so much.
Look,
We're still as mad as ever. We're still crazy.
Well, that's good. Don't lose that.
No.
Now,
Hang on, I'll get a picture. Hang on, I'll get a picture. Where are we?
Oh, Dave, please put your book out.
are you all
oh, here we go.
living
I'm gonna go and get a
or some
beer.
in California?
Just a second, one at a time.
I'm in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mark's in St. Louis. I'm in Manchester, England.
All right.
Ollie is in.
I'm in Worthing in UK. Emma,
It's near Brighton, which Colonel says apparently is what's it? The capital of what? Ollie?
it's the gay capital of the South Coast.
Cheers, guys.
John Kling there, who's just having a beer. He's in Seattle.
I know, but I can't believe Taffy said you were 86, Elmer, and you're 92,
Yeah.
and you've got your
92.
effie hair, and your head is still there. Wow.
Look, there's a,
John, you got that wrong, John. 92,
Yeah.
not 86.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Because Taffy said he was in his, someone told me he was in his 80s. 92. I can't believe that.
You know that Tony Austin and Bob Jackson both have passed away.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Elmer's the only one.
Look at that. Dude.
Wee Bob was like that guy in Penn and Teller. He never used to speak. Little Bob.
Yeah, stop. But what
You know
about,
Penn and Teller?
Yeah.
yeah,
You know Penn and Teller, the magicians?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Little Bob to me was like...
Out of the world because of the fact that meeting all you blokes was a pure pleasure. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
yeah. Because it was only the blokes didn't have threatening bits, did they?
All right. Young fellas, you said you put it that way.
we used to love hearing you when you were up on the Starlight Lounge, and you would come out with all the Cockney slang, with all the American guests and passengers. They wouldn't know a thing. They wouldn't know.
I did it for you guys because I had such a, well, I know you were going to reprimand my language, but the point was there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love doing
It was fantastic. It was great. We loved it.
So when did you finish working on the ships then?
87, around 87 to 90, off and on.
Yeah, when you finish.
Yeah.
And did you stay together?
We went on other ships too, we were on, you know.
Yeah, you stayed together as a band though, did you?
Oh, yes, yeah, for like 25 years.
Yeah.
We were together. We were very close and we enjoyed each other's music. We did a bunch of that. We also enjoyed each other.
Wow.
It was important. Well, sometimes there was always a little bit of dimension someplace, but we all worked it out off stage.
Yeah.
Never off stage. Never.
Yeah, you settled down like Dave and John.
Yeah.
They're like an old couple. They're
Yeah.
like an old couple.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
One last question. Sorry.
I worked with you, the last time I worked with you, Elmer, was 1988 in the after lounge on the Pacific Princess, where they used to have the captain's cocktail parties.
That's right.
And then I left the ship in 1988.
Yeah.
You carried on. Well done.
Well, I had no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, one last question for Albert. Where did you boys meet up? How did that come about?
What's that again, John?
How did you meet up with Tony and Bob?
In the very beginning.
From the very beginning, Tony and I were from Trenton, New Jersey, and he was with another group playing guitar, and I had my other group. And then finally, Tony, when I was working with Jack Ross, another big tech, and then he said, why don't we get together? Because he was a dear friend of mine. He's like my other brother. That's how close we were. So anyway, we got together in '66, and then we continued on all that time. The Sun Princess was the first ones that we were booked on. And that's when we got hold of you guys, most of them, but we did that. We never did. We did all the other ones, but not, I didn't too much, but when we went up, the Pacific Princess, yes, but the Sun more than any of them.
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
We started doing it when they had the lockdown over in UK.
Here's Jerry.
We were all locked down, so we had to entertain ourselves.
Elmer.
Hello, how are you?
And you
Hi,
might
I've just been
Eagle.
on one of these family Zoom things.
Are you on a family Zoom?
Well, just finished.
Great, lovely. Did you have it all went well, I hope?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jerry, Elmer hasn't heard the story about when you went to the casino.
Well, Elmer was there. I was sitting, I've got to tell Elmer about BLC. I was sitting with BLC when you guys were playing in the Starlight. We were having a drink near the bar, and you finished your set and you came off, and you came over to join us. And BLC said to Tony, he said, whatever I'm paying you guys, it's not enough. Did you hear that?
I heard it, yes I did. And you're probably right there.
Yeah. He never gave him a raise, though.
Elmer's still waiting for the pay rise.
That comes very slowly.
I want to tell you another joke, because I've just started can I just finish with a joke, and then I'll let you guys carry on. There was a joke I was using in my stand-up, which was, I said to the guys, I said, ladies and gentlemen, I was on the bridge this afternoon talking to the navigator, and we were discussing the weather, and the weather is a big topic of conversation on a ship. And we were talking about the fact that it's hurricane season, Atlantic hurricane season, and the navigator, he said that hurricanes were a lot like women. And I thought, well, that's a strange thing to say. But anyway, I went back and I was looking over the side of the ship thinking about what he'd said. And I thought, well, who knows anything about women anyway? But I do know a lot about hurricanes. And hurricanes are hot and wet when they arrive, and when they leave, your house is gone. Anyway, I thought that would cheer you up. They stopped me telling that joke on stage because one of the lines was, they're hot and wet when they come, you see. Say that.
It's a family show, Jerry.
No, you can, anyway.
Yeah, I can fix it, yeah.
Johnny can always edit out all the bad words, like the F word that Johnny says.
There's been no F words today, no F words. Yeah.
Okay, you guys, we're going to depart for now. But let me tell you, you made my day.
Okay, Elmer.
You've made our crew bar, Elmer.
No, without you, you made it work wonderful. That's all I can say.
Thank
There's always a bar stool for you at the crew bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's right. And you guys keep on doing what you're doing. Don't change.
Okay. See you, Elmer.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Ciao.
Cheers.
Okay, ciao.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, she left. Okay, so who should we get? Who should we get?
Well, you've got Gizzy and Angelo.
I've got Gizzy coming. I've got Gizzy coming.
Gizzy's coming. Okay,
Look,
good.
I'll sign off for now because I've just started to have a bite to eat.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll catch you next week.
it's,
Give you room for another one.
I'll let you know, we've made contact with Fred Shawcross.
Really?
well, yeah. See,
Yeah.
so here's the deal, Jerry. So when you watch the replay show tomorrow, you'll see Fred. He's coming on WhatsApp after the show. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Mark.
He can't do this because he
No.
hasn't got Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Jerry. Thanks for coming in, and we'll see you at the crew bar next week or whenever it's good for you.
Yeah, and you have to remember, you have to arrange your meals around the crew bar because I get in trouble for that, and so did First Officer Mike Gold.
Hang on, we haven't put the chef's hat on this week.
Yeah.
For Mike.
Yeah.
All right, Jerry.
See you, Jerry.
Take care anyway.
Cheers. I'll send you a joke for next week.
Gary.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
Cheers.
Oh, that was great. That was good. That was good.
That's good.
Right.
Hey, so I just want to bring up what's the political status over there with Biden winning.
Oh,
What's going on here? I've lost you all now.
I bet they love it,
It's all right.
caveman.
We can talk about Steve, but he can hear us. So try and
Yeah,
try
he can hear us. He can't see us. Yeah.
Hey,
I've
Mark,
blocked myself. Oh, there we are. Hang
Mark,
on.
I saw you the comment from Barry.
Who?
Mark.
What's that now? What?
Come on in.
I saw the comment from your buddy Barry on Biden's win.
Oh, he's just a troll. That's all he does. All he does is just gets on people's Facebook pages and stirs the shit up. And that's all he did there. Did you see that all the other comments that come in afterwards? He started a civil war there.
I know. He did.
That's all he does. He just
Forgotten me in 3 days.
There's Gizzy.
What's going
Gizzy.
on here, guys? I've lost you.
There's Gizzy.
Right. This is just.
Somebody call Gizzy, please.
He's there. He's here. He's here. In fact, that was a great win today, Gizzy. I watched it.
Yeah, top of the league, mate.
Top of the league.
Yeah. Gizzy.
I told you, Jimmy. My money's on you guys.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Steve, you need to turn your camera on, Steve.
Southampton.
I've just been talking to Trembles. He's available if you can get him.
Let's get Trembles on.
We have got room. Yeah.
Yeah, we got room. Yeah.
Messenger. Right, we're on.
Let's
We're
get
on.
Trembles.
Hang
The
on.
camera's off.
Yeah, turn your camera on, Steve.
Yeah.
Says your camera's off, Steve.
Yeah, he'll fix it.
Hello, sailors.
Tremble. That was singing somewhere.
Mr. Tremblin.
That mirror image again, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. We'll have
How
our
we
own
doing?
conversation.
How we doing, guys?
We're doing good, Mr. Tremblin.
We're just getting Dave in back.
Get Dave Inch back. So Mr. Tremblin, I got in trouble thanks to you, Mr. Tremblin. Because I told my wife I'd offered you 20% for my plaque, and she gave me some grief on that.
That's lots of money. What kind of money is it worth, John?
Well, I think it could be worth
Between 20 and 40 quid, the people I spoke
Well,
to.
then,
You'd be better off trying to sell it in the States. You'll get more money for it.
Okay, Mr. Tremblin, thank you for telling me that. Yeah.
You've got in the States, because they love all that sort of thing out there. They do like it over here, but
yeah.
The blokes I spoke to reckon 20 or 40 quid. I think you'll get a lot more in the States for it.
Okay, thank you, John. Thank you.
No problem.
I should explain to...
Hello, John. I've joined you now. Cheers, everybody.
All right.
We're on the big screen now. This is marvellous.
Yeah,
This
well,
is
why
great.
didn't you do that from the start?
On the TV here, but it didn't work, so I'll have to try it later.
Yeah. Honestly, it's great. It looks really, really good.
Yeah.
Has Elmer been there tonight?
Elmer has. Yeah.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he looked really well.
No, good. I'm due to teach him all the apples and pears and Gypsy's Kiss and all
Yeah. So did I. The old pig's ear.
that. Yeah, that's right. You'd love it. I can still picture him now standing in the lookout bar on the Sun Princess. There's someone went to leave saying, "Where are you off to? Down the apples and pears for a Gypsy's Kiss." And they ain't got a clue.
Watch him, Elmer. Elmer win.
Who was the other guest tonight?
At the moment, Mark, our engineer, our electrician, Mark.
Yeah.
Was you ever on the
don't know.
IP, Mark?
What's that?
Was you ever on the IP of the PP?
IP, yeah, I did the Sun and the IP doing the Princess Cruises thing. The IP actually was the last ship I was on. And that was I left there in 1982. That was it for me.
All right, okay, you finished 82. Yeah.
That was when I went to the PP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never did the PP. I mean, I went on there a couple of times, but I never sailed on the PP. I was just the Sun from like 1979.
Yeah.
Between the Sun and the IP from 79 to 82.
Right.
Yeah.
Mostly on the
Were
sun.
there any of the P&O ships or just the Princess stuff?
No, I did P&O too. Before the Sun and the IP, I did Canberra and the Oriana.
Yeah.
And then I did 18 months before that on the Arcadia down in Oz.
Oh, right, yeah, I was Arcadia.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Ewan was the Jim. Oh, the chief electrician. I can't think of his name. Jim.
Yeah, I know the one. Well, TB was on there when I was there. Terry Bartholomew.
Terry Bartholomew.
Jim, I know the one you mean. Yeah, Jim, the guy from Hartlepool, Jim. Jim O'Connor. Jim O'Connor.
Jim O'Connor, yeah.
Yeah.
And Paddy Clare was the VO.
He was on the Sun as well for a while, or the IP, one of them.
Paddy
Clare.
Yeah, he was on the Sun, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, he got
Paddy
married.
Clare, lovely bloke, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the other guy that with the bald hair, Dave? Bald head?
John Pace.
Coco.
Yeah.
John Pace.
Pacey, yeah.
That's it.
Pacey.
I know that name. I don't think I know him though. I don't know.
Yeah, it was from Falkirk. Yeah, he was chief electrician, Pace, he was.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Fella from Falkirk.
Yeah.
Right.
And he used to hang around with a VO, and I can't think of his name.
The Scout.
Was it the Irish one?
Paddy Clare.
He was a Scouser.
Frank.
No, not Paddy Clare, no.
I'm sure he's done with Frank on it. Frank, something.
No. Oh, Christ, what was his name?
I've been trying to think of his name for about 2 weeks now. I believe he's died, actually. The VO.
Oh, I think.
The ventilation
I know
officer.
Paddy Clare, yeah, Paddy Clare's passed, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of who you're thinking of now.
VO on the Ark for a while when I was there was Steve Joy. I don't know if you remember him, Steve Joy.
No, I don't. No.
He's from Dorset, I believe he was. Yeah, he was VO for quite a while on the Ark when I was on. When I was at the same time I was on there.
Yeah.
John, I've got a photo
of the Ark. Brian.
Have you told him we also had Mike Gold on? We had Mike Gold on last week.
Ah,
Yeah.
who's this down the bottom right-hand corner?
That's that's Elmer.
Selma.
That's Elmer, yeah.
He's 92. 92.
Yeah, that was Taffy sent that through today. That picture, so we've got it on.
Yeah.
It's on the crew bar. Now, John, I've got a picture of you, which I came through today, which has got more of Volker's arse than of your face.
I've got. Got the whole lot.
Yeah.
Your face is on
On the Rogues Gallery, on the Crew Bar Gallery, we won't have your face, John. It will just be Volker's arse, but we'll be referring to it as John Trembling, all right?
Yeah, and next to Dave Stevenson's face.
Get a picture of his arse, that's all. I did, Johnny, I have got the Rogues Gallery photos for Mark. Is that all right to show them?
Yes, carry on. Yeah.
Right, hang on.
Right, we're just all going to sleep for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right, there's Donut, Brendan, and there's Seamus.
That's good.
Right, that's James, all right, yeah.
There's Gizzy.
Yeah.
Ollie.
All right.
Who's coming up next? Oh, a bit of Colonel and Oscar on his bike.
Yeah.
There's Oscar on his bike. There's Angelo.
Yeah.
Phil
Butcher. Yeah.
Two bars with MQ there. There's another one there with Charlie Chicken, the drummer, and the chef. There's, what's the name in the shop? Kit in the shop. Yeah, there's Kit. There's MQ again. There's Young Milk and the Bellboy who won the Skagway Marathon. There was Hilda. There's the boys of recent on the Crew Bar week, and there's Colonel with Mrs. and Pat. Brendan Cole. There's Elmer. There he is. That was it. Yeah.
With that big guitar.
And there he is. There's the band. There's Colonel in the middle, still wearing the same red outfit.
Yeah.
There's Mike Gold.
Right, yeah.
Mike Gold, he was on last week. And then we're back to the beginning again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, John, you will be on it, but you might be disguised as Volker's arse.
The rectum, yeah. The rectum, some people might agree with that, you know. But say Larvey.
Yeah, John,
You need to shave your beard, John, to recognise you.
We'll do it.
Don't worry,
He's got to get a beer, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. Okay.
I don't drink that much these days. My last beer was about 4 weeks ago.
Oh, we remember
What are you
that.
drinking
Remember
now?
that. Yeah.
I don't tea.
Tea?
So do I don't drink either.
Yeah.
All right, Steve. Yeah.
Hey, Mark, I saw you brewing your own.
By the way, Kevin,
Hey, Mark, you're brewing your own beer now, huh?
By the way, Kevin, the Seahawks are getting their ass whipped.
As a guest, at all, just out of interest, because he said to me when I mentioned Crew Bar, he said, Crew Bar, what's that?
We did have him on one occasion, but you need to speak to Dave Vinge. You need to speak to Dave Vinge about what happened. You upset him again.
It wasn't intentional, but Phil had a very important meeting online at 7:30, and we do the Crew Bar 7 till 8. So I said to him, "It's all right, Phil. Just come on at 7 o'clock, and then you can leave. Like Jerry's already been on and off, and Taffy and Elmer and all the rest. So it's fine." But it was my responsibility to open the Crew Bar, like it has been on many occasions, but not since then.
No.
Because I was running late.
He was still in his pit.
I was not in my pit. Anyway, we started late, and then I got the slide to the Rogues, the Crew Bar Gallery slides out. And then the next thing is Phil's getting fidgety because it's now 20 past 7. He said, "Oh my, Phil, you've got 10 minutes." He said, I need 10 minutes to prepare myself."
Yeah.
So he just disappeared. I thought, "Oh, flaming egg," you know.
I've never heard nothing of him since.
I have spoken to him on several, and I apologised the first time, and then after that, no, he's been fine, all right. But he wasn't very complimentary about you, Steve. But that's another story. But anyway, Taffy had asked me today because he contacted earlier about Elmer coming on and everything else. But Taffy asked about Andy Hiscox, and Andy, do you remember Andy, the barman and bar manager, Andy Hiscox?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's not. I say obviously, he isn't that well now at all, but he is home and he's been looked after by family at home. I haven't spoken to him this week or last week, but I will be in this coming week, and we'll get an update either from him to me or with Pratty. Do you remember Peter Pratt, Mark?
Yeah.
Ursa. Do you remember him?
No. I think that name. I think that come up before, and I can't place that name. I'm not.
I think he lives more by reputation than anything else.
Yeah.
Just as a matter of interest, did anybody see his TV program about Rip Off Britain?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on it, wasn't he?
I sent a link online about.
Yeah, you did. In fact, Steve, can you resend the link again, please?
I'll try so I can find it. I found it on YouTube.
Okay.
Rip Off Britain, it's called the program.
But by the way, as I'm talking and it's quiet, I'll talk. So Dave, the last time you showed the photo album just now, it's starting off really good, very impressed, and then it went downhill again. But you started off good.
You're getting your cues from the director there, Dave.
And also for the caveman, the Seahawks are getting their asses whooped by Buffalo.
Yeah. Listen, guys, let me butt in if you don't mind. I don't know if you know, but I've been looking around this week, and I managed to make contact with Fred Shawcross. You remember Fred? The drummer, the musician.
In JFG.
Yeah.
JFG was the name of the band, yeah. You remember him, Ollie? Fred?
Yeah.
You remember him, Kevin?
I remember them, yeah.
Kevin, you remember him?
No.
He was a drummer.
Come on, Kevin. You got to remember Fred.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Really, Fred, was it Gerhard or something?
Listen, myself, Dave, and John are going to leave the group in a minute.
Yeah.
Because we're calling Fred on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
But we can only have 4 people at a time on WhatsApp. It doesn't do Facebook, so we can't get him on here. Yeah?
Yeah.
John is going to record it.
Yeah.
As
we are right now, yeah.
And hook it on. It on.
As is this.
Yeah.
Where's Gizzy gone?
I don't know, his camera's disappeared.
That's okay.
So you've probably got to get a Don Revy.
So in other words,
just to let you guys know too, I've been trying to get a hold of Susie Morrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, where does she live now then?
Still Blackpool.
She's still up in Blackpool.
Yeah.
Oh, she's still up in Blackpool.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to butt in again, but talking about Blackpool reminded me of Fast Eddie the barman. Eddie, what was his name? Eddie Gelvin. Fast Eddie, get the thing I put in about Harry Hawkins, Dave Hawkins, his biography thing.
Yeah.
Did it come through?
I've seen it, yeah. I haven't read it, but I've seen it.
well, it's honestly, it's quite amazing, really. It is interesting, but within the story, well, not the story, that within his lifetime, he came back to UK at one time, and he worked. I think it must have been Fast Eddie had the hotel up in Blackpool at the time, and Harry Hawkins went up to work with him just for a period of time. And I don't know whether they saw Susie up there, but as far as I know, Susie still lives up there. She on a farm. She was born.
Yeah,
farm.
I went up there and stayed with her before Fraser's wedding, and me and Big Jim were up there, and we stayed with her parents on the pig farm.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, yeah.
So we have to close the bar because we're going to get Fred on.
No, we're not closing the bar, John. These guys can stay. The shutters aren't coming down.
Okay.
Yeah, because the whole country's in lockdown, Johnny, so you can lock yourself in for as long as you like now.
Myself, you and Dave are going to leave, and we're going to get Fred. Now, when we leave, go on, if you and John go, Malcolm's asking if we're open, so I'll just get Malcolm on before I get off, yeah?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, well, you and John will have to go.
Okay, well...
See,
Sorry?
See, I'm going to sign off, all right, because I've got to do something. So,
all right, Ollie. All right. Okay, leave Ollie signed off, I'll get Malcolm in. I'll see you again, Ollie.
See you, Ollie.
Wash your hands afterwards, Ollie.
And you.
Hands. Wash your hands.
Right, I'll get Malcolm in before we go.
All right.
Okay. All right, Izzy and obviously Mark. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Caveman and John. Well, I'll be back in with you next week, John.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
I have last minute things I have to pop out and do sometimes, but if I'm not there, that's why.
Hey, Malcolm.
Hello, Malcolm. You're online.
Malcolm.
Listen, Malcolm, before...
See you tomorrow.
I'll phone you in a minute, Dave.
Yeah.
You and John
all right.
sign off.
Okay.
Yeah, cheers, Malcolm. Nice to see you briefly.
Well, he's going to be confused about what's going on.
I'll tell him, don't worry.
Okay, you tell him, all right.
Malcolm, myself, Dave and John are leaving the bar now because I don't even remember a guy called Fred Shawcross. He was a drummer in the band.
No, it's like something about that, yes.
Fred from Bolton. We are contacting him now on Facebook. On WhatsApp, sorry.
Okay.
Because we can't get him on this, it doesn't do Facebook.
Right.
So we'll leave you in the group and we'll catch up with you later.
Hello. Is that you, this?
It is. I've put Fred on.
Cheers, love. Hello, Fred. You've got lovely knees, for that.
Come on. Let me see if I can get Fred on.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not very good at this, love.
Right, Fred, turn the phone around the other way. Just looking at your knees at the moment.
Yeah.
God, what we're looking at now. Very good at this. Oh, wait a minute. No, oh, God, where are you? Where's Fred?
Hang on.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
No,
I'm useless.
Turn the phone. Click on it.
Click on it.
So it'll say camera on.
Should be a little picture of a camera. Yeah.
Camera. Sound at them.
Yeah.
Right. That's better.
Can you hear me now, John?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear, Fred. Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, I've got a solution for all this.
Yeah.
This is the only way we can do it. I'm alive, you're alive, the agent injured alive, and Steve's alive.
Yeah.
The fact that we at the moment can't link up. We'll put that right the minute I can get a daughter.
Yeah.
At the moment I can't. So, Steve, will you please pass on my details to my former Sun Princess mates and a chat, I'm more than happy to do that.
Right.
Is that
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah. John, have you got him on WhatsApp?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, John can ring you on the WhatsApp from the state.
Well, the best thing to do is use my phone. It's not one of these smartphones. I haven't got WhatsApp, so it'll just be a straightforward conversation until such time as I can get one of the girls here.
Okay, Fred.
He'll have to ring you on your wife's phone because he has to ring you on WhatsApp from the States, Fred.
Oh, is it? Oh, Christ, I'm sorry. I'm knocked out that you took the time and trouble, all of you, to find me. I'm still able to hold a conversation, although I do dribble a lot.
That's no change then, Fred.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you all soon.
Okay, Fred.
Well, listen, let me let you know something. Do you remember Elmer?
Oh, yeah.
We've been speaking to him tonight.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 93.
I thought I was a senior citizen, but that's bloody amazing.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He's available for geriatric jazz, he says.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you've got to be of a certain age to join geriatric jazz.
Anyway, well, John will probably give you a ring on WhatsApp, yeah?
Okay, Fred.
Okay.
If he does that, he'll have to do it on your wife's phone because.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, any.
How are you? I'm very well, thank you. Yes, wonderful. Now, Fred, you've been associated with the Sun Princess for quite a while now. How have things changed during your time on here? We've seen characters come and go. You are, of course, one of the characters on the ship. What's it like at the moment?
Oh, things are definitely getting more camp. Definitely going camper. Yeah, everybody's really camping now.
Now, Fred, we're coming to the end of the Caribbean season now. Am I right in saying that the Alaskan season doesn't hold much for Fred because the sunshine's gone and it's not really your scene?
No, not my scene at all. In fact, thank Jesus I've only got 3 weeks up there. I'll probably go out my effing mind up there, you know. If I can't get outside, you see, I become all introverted and I can't be myself and well, it's just not my scene at all. There's no... everybody gets very tense, you know. Everybody gets tense.
Yeah, Fred, that's interesting. Just before we go, must have been about 8 weeks ago now, you had a rather exceptional month in the starlight with some real stars. Do you think that's going to be repeated again?
Well, that was the Inge period. Yeah, we had the Screeches and we had the Muppets. That was a very good month. Of course, the rest of the guys who work up there, they're tremendous. The Starlight Lounge is a real good room. I'd hate to work any other room because Starlight Lounge is my midden, you know. That month was very memorable and I look forward to a return of Mr. Inge and Pete Storer and the rest of the guys. Yeah, that'll be good.
Well, Fred, thank you very much for being on Colonel Kling's show today. It's been nice having you, and we're going to carry on and find some more stars on board the Sun Princess.
Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. And love, it floats back to you.